Patriots. And welcome into the broadcast booth. I've gone back to my roots. Some high school football tonight. The 4-1 Belleville Tigers and the 5-1 Livonia Franklin Patriots. And we already have some people supporting the Patriots. How about more world-famous Livonia Franklin alumni, Dennis Fithian, my longtime broadcast partner, going Pats 30, Tigers 13, a little go Pats, and Jono Arlen Marino. Is that appearance maybe a parent? Mm-hmm. Saying let's go Pats. So we have some fun football action for you tonight, and it's great to be here. I've got director, producer, stagehand, camera person, all in one, Melissa Heineken. Heikkinen, because you're drinking.
What, you don't know me?
I never call you by your last name, but she is doing an incredible job. It's a one-man, one-woman operation. And
it's a little shaky.
Her son is the world-famous Jaden Heikkinen, number 54, offensive lineman, defensive lineman. He goes both ways. That's great.
I don't like to say it like that, but yes, he does.
No, he's a two-way player. 5'9", 205. Should be a lot of fun. All right, so the teams are meeting at the middle. We got John in Detroit sharing the video, so people are excited. This should be a good one. It's kind of a chilly fall evening, but it's perfect football weather to make parents and football fans proud. It's going to be great. By the way, we got any comments throughout the broadcast, throw them up there. Glenn says, let's play football. Let's play football. And we also have cowbells in the studio. Now, why does it say 59?
Because he was 59 last year, and
I
forgot to take
That's unacceptable. All right, so we got Mississippi State time cowbells as the captains are meeting in the middle of the field. It's number 62. That would be Michael Hurst for Belleville. And I didn't get that number. I don't have a spotter. Missy's my spotter, too.
I don't see well, though.
You have 2015 vision. It is number 3. That's J.D. Bates, the quarterback. J.D. Bates hamburgers. I like to eat those late at night.
Yes.
They're very tasty.
After we're done here.
Yes. And you're buying from what I was told.
Absolutely.
All right, so really quick before we get the game going here, you're my inside track here. They're 5-1. They've won some close games. They've been really some big blowouts. What have we seen so far?
It's been some blowouts. It's been some close games. It's been a little bit of both.
All right, a little bit of both.
But all of them are fun, even the one.
By the way, your camera work right now is incredibly great.
Is it?
Look at it.
Well, thanks.
Perfect. So thanks for everyone that's watching. We'll give you a ton of feel and sights and sounds for tonight as we've got a 5-1 team versus a 4-1 team. So the toss was won by Belleville. Looks like they're going to receive. And we've got just seconds away from some incredible high school football action. Look how small these guys look, but yet they're so amazing in stature.
But they do look small from down there, but they're huge.
Oh, no, for their age?
These kids are huge.
For their age, they look great. All right, so here we go. 4-1 versus 5-1. Great job on the stats, by the way, if I miss you. Got all the stuff here.
I do what I can.
Belleville wearing orange and black, of course, 4-1 on the season, 1-1 at home, and 3-0 on the road. So a lot coming for the tough Livonia Franklin Patriots tonight.
Might be a tough game for my Patriots.
It could be. And here we go, right on the first play of the game, a huge return all the way into Patriots territory. He's still fighting for it. And what a return there by, is that Barry Sanders? No, number 20, Donnell Green. That was a huge return to set up the Belleville Tigers in Patriots territory. The home fans not happy about that, but it's early. They're having their hot chocolate. I've seen a couple glow sticks down there. Some impromptu dance parties. Pretty solid. All right, so
pom-poms.
A lot of pom-poms. Where are the cheerleaders, by the way? Need the cheerleaders.
You know, we don't know.
I saw some of them were waiting outside. Looked like they were trying to get some food. We got to make sure they get in here.
Well, that's Belleville Street.
So this Belleville team, as I mentioned, comes in 4-1. And they're coached by Gino Cunningham. Sounds like a good Italian pizza guy. All right, so we've got two receivers split to the left. It's a fake hike, and it's around the end there. A nice little run here by Belleville to start things off. And about a 4-yard gain will set up a 2nd and 6 inside the 30 of Livonia Franklin. Is this the Livonia Franklin team a fast starting team? Or do they get big leads early? They get behind early? What's been the MO of Livonia Franklin? Because this looks like they're going to be down early.
Again, I think it's, a little bit of both.
All right, I'm off if I have the positions on here, but it's all right.
But you know what we do? We get mad.
You get mad, and there's a quarterback keeper, and it's going to be a fumble pickup by the Patriots. And just like that, the fumble by Christopher Goldman turns the ball over, and it looked like it was not going to be a promising start for the the Livonia Franklin Patriots. Do we have a flag? I think I see a flag. We do. It's a holding on Belleville. It's obviously declined, and Livonia takes over. So 1 in the turnover count. And might I say, my camera woman, Melissa Heikkinen, not Heineken.
I can't even believe you.
I never call you by your last name. I just call you Sweet Missy because you're the best. He's doing an incredible job. So that will set up quarterback J.D. Bates. From what I hear, very fancy with the ladies. Does a good job on Zoom. And also, very studious kid. I don't know if his GPA in front of him. I'm guessing it's at least a 3.5. Maybe 3.7.
I would agree.
Yeah. Maybe we can verify
He's a real
that.
stand-up.
All right, here's Bates. Escapes to his left. He's in trouble. And he goes down. A big sack there on the first offensive play. And that's going to be number 22, Joshua Beasley. He was flying in there, thinking his parents that might be in the stands or might not be proud. Well, you know what? If his parents aren't in the stands on this chilly night, hopefully they're watching the broadcast. That's what I hope. Because you got a pretty solid golden throat announcing this game with a combo.
We do. I just forgot to send out the memo.
How dare you? All right, 2nd and 20 after a 10-yard loss, runner 10 to play. Opening quarter.
All right.
Little shovel pass gets up there for about half the yardage back. Nice game there by, his numbers are tough tonight. That's number 20. Dominic Simpson also plays defensive back. It's a good football name. So you got a 3rd and 9 coming up for J.D. Bates, the ladies' man. He's getting the plays there. By the way, Franklin is coached by Jim Bates. I wonder what the relation is. Oh, I guess it's his father. Is there any nepotism going on with J.D. Bates, the quarterback, with his dad, the coach? No. Bates seems pretty great. There's the hand up. Oh, and right. It's almost like they knew it was coming. Belleville. That's a 5-man tackle, and that play sure didn't work. So the coach sent that play into his son, and unfortunately, not that time. There were at least 5 Belleville Tigers on that tackle, including number 40, Alex Shorter. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 15 under 9 minutes to play here. And we are at Claude Snrady Field. Here he's a great man, raised a lot of cattle.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I don't know.
I don't either.
It sounds like me.
All right, so back deep for the Belleville Tigers is Kajuan. I hope I said his name right. Kajuan Houston. And it'll be a punt from the home standing Patriots. Not much on that from Griffin Nowak, the kicker, who does both the kicking and punting duties for Jim Bates' squad. But that's going to give the Belleville Tigers the ball in Patriots territory. Not exactly what they were hoping for after that nice turnover early. So back on to the field is this Tigers team. They come in 4-1. Glenn, by the way, saying former Michigan coach Lloyd Carr, big fan of Belleville. We wanted to be a big fan of Livonia tonight, right?
Well, we want to be a big fan of everybody, both, right? Because these boys, they all play hard. But yes,
well, and listen, it's an honor to call this game because I've called a lot of football in my past. High school football is where my roots are, so I love it. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the Patriots 40. It's incomplete. A little side pass there from Anthony Jones, and it was dropped. A little butterfingery there on the road team. Remember, this Belleville team goes at 3-0 on the road, so they know how to win on the road. They're not nervous about traveling. Patriots, by the way, 2-1 at home, 3-0 on the roed as well.
They're a dog by no means.
By no means.
No means.
The early line, I got it from my friend JD, was Livonia line is 6.5.
Is that what he said?
That was the early line. So it was the total 29.5. 128 points for Livonia
I'm
Franklin.
going to take the over.
You're going to take the over?
Yeah.
Well, it's a low over because we expect a defensive battle tonight.
Well,
All right, there's a fake handoff, and it's kept by the quarterback. He's going to get about 7-ish there. That is young Anthony Jones. By the way, Anthony Jones, 9th grader. And from what I've been told, part of the chess team, and really, really studies hard to make sure that the chess goes in the title.
Are you making this up?
Completely made that up, but it sounds right.
It sounds great.
Listen, I don't know bios on these guys. I apologize for tonight. If you're a parent, just send me a message and let me know if I actually have guessed right what your kid does. Otherwise, I'm going to have some fun with this. All right, so we got a 3rd and 4 under 7:30 to go here at the Patriots 36. We've had an early turnover, an early 3 and out, and now we've got Belleville with 2 in the backfield. Anthony Jones is going to keep it himself, hand it off, and it's going to be real close to a first down. I'm going to say he's a yard and a half short, and I'm guessing that Belleville's Gino Cunningham is going to go for it. We do have a Patriot down. We wish him the best. Doesn't matter what level you're playing at. You never want to see injuries. So tonight I'm drinking. Let's get back on the studio cap. I'm drinking a Monster.
I'm drinking a pumpkin spice.
Yes, and Missy is drinking.
Hot chocolate. Did you know they make pumpkin spice hot chocolate?
Yeah, just like pumpkin spice with a hint of something else. Maybe accoutrement or maybe some kind of cinnamon.
I did pour a little bit of cinnamon.
Bourbon cinnamon?
No.
That's regular cinnamon.
Regular cinnamon.
It's the cinnamon roll.
This is a family show.
It's a family affair. So while we got a second here, I was trying to see the number of the injured Patriot. Hopefully everything's okay there. What has high school football been like for you as a parent in this era of COVID?
It's amazing. Oh, well, in COVID, it's been heartbreaking.
Talk.
Oh, I didn't know what you were giving me.
It's an AirPod.
It's been a little bit heartbreaking because it was back and forth. We didn't know if the boys were playing. My kid was a mess. These boys worked so hard, and then they might not have been able to play.
But thank God they are out there. Yeah. These teams are fighting hard. And I never wanted to take away college or high school kids' ability to play, but I'll tell you.
Well, you got to be safe.
You got to be safe. Nick Saban's got COVID.
Right.
Florida's program just shut down. The families just shut down their facility. So I'm not one of those.
I might lose a job soon.
You will not.
I'm just kidding.
All right, so we've got a 4th and 2. Big play here for Belleville and for the Franklin defense. We got a flag on the play. I'm going to say it's a false start, the preliminary indication. I don't have the referees' names up here. I'll get them for you, but for now I'm going to call them John Crusteau, Jack Crusteau, and Iggy Crusteau.
Any particular reason?
I just feel like I'm in an exploring kind of mood. You know, his name was Jacques Crusteau.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like after that false start penalty, with the 4th and 7. Are they going to go for it again here or try to pin Jim Bates's Patriots deep? You got 6:17 remaining here in a rolling clock here in the first quarter. We do play 12-minute quarters here. If you don't mind, can you pan over and give me a little of the scoreboard? Show how cool that scoreboard is. Pretty sweet. All right, so they are going to go for it. And back out is Anthony Jones. Single back in the backfield, man in motion here. Number 80. And Jones is shuffling. They got another penalty, and that's going to be another false start. So it went from a 4th and 2 to a 4th and 7 to now a 4th and 12. By the way, I'm getting back into football rhythm. It's been a while. Missy, my producer director, favorite person, best friend, amazing mother, all that stuff. Did a great job getting the stat, the numbers and stuff. But I think next game, we're gonna have to send like a gremlin into the football offices and get like a little more in depth. This is great, but I want to know a little more about these guys. I want to be able to highlight the greatness like the parents like you have done to raise them.
Well, I will send out an email and get bios.
That'd be sick.
Awesome.
All right, so they're gonna punt it instead of trying to go for the 3rd straight time. It's a high winding punt, and Franklin's gonna get out of the way, and it's gonna be around the 25-yard line. That ball is down. By the way, big shout out to my man, as I mentioned earlier, Dennis Fithian, who possibly could be coming to call this game with me next week. He could be doing it. He's one of their most famous alums. The guy he was in the newspaper several times for his basketball prowess. All right, so we've got 5:16 here in the first quarter left. 4-1 Belleville, 5-1 Livonia Franklin. Now we're gonna highlight because it's already highlighted. You show this.
No, you don't.
No, I just want to show my notes here. It's highlighted for good reason. So Jaden Heikkinen, was he on the field on the last possession?
He's always on the field.
Yeah, because he is everywhere. He's like a J.J. Watt type. So we're going to highlight him on the next defense possession. But for now, we've got J.D. Bates, the coach's son, back. He's going to roll out. I got to tell you, early in this game, we've only had about 7 offensive plays for Livonia. 6 now. They have been under duress, J.D. Bates, pretty much every play. So the offensive line, we got to talk to the offensive line here, Missy. We've got to get some better blocking up front because so far, whether they're either stealing, I'm not saying they're stealing signals, but they're finding a way in here. Remember, like a couple years ago when the Lions got their asses kicked by the Jets? The Jets said they knew all their signals. Other more kids are here. Let's see. We got to get a little Brooklyn on the camera at some point. Missy's daughter's here. 3 kids. Great mom. Met the husband tonight. He's quite the guy. By the way, look at the beautiful sky on the far end of the field. All right, so we got a quick handoff, and it's a gain of maybe a half a yard. It looks like right now, Livonia Franklin is kind of very nervously trying to move the ball and get plays with positive yardage for Coach Jim Bates because this Belleville defense is legit. By the way, Belleville on the season has only allowed 31 points. So 31 points allowed by Belleville. And 87 allowed by Franklin. No, 3-0 on the road with this Belleville team. These teams come in combined 9-2.
It's going to be a tough game.
Pretty good. All right, so here's a 3rd and 11 from the Patriots 24-yard line. Great to have you here live at Claude Snrady Field. Anyone knows any more history on it? Thank you, press box producer.
Well, you're welcome.
I saw the flag.
Yeah. Just look now.
That's going to be, it looks like a false start, I would think. And it's going to push back Franklin even more. But if anyone knows any history on Claude Snrady, I would really like to know. And by the way, I want to welcome in all the parents of either of these schools' kids. It's been a heck of a year for all of you. I was with my friend last night. He has 4 kids. Some of them are doing hybrid learning. Some of them are doing only at home. And I just want to say I praise all of you. I said tons of respect, especially the athletic parents. Because, you didn't know what was going to happen this year. So,
well, you know what? I think God bless the parents of the elementary kids.
Yes.
Lord.
And God bless the USA.
And that too.
3-6.
Absolutely.
3rd and 16. No, for real. 3rd and 16 for the Pats 19. Under 4 minutes to play. Here's J.D. Bates backing up. He's in trouble again. He's going to go down, unfortunately, for the 3rd time today. And into that tackle, among others, was number 36, Devontae Budry. So we have got a real tough start offensively for this Patriots offense that on the season for Jim Bates had scored 128 coming in. That's not peanuts. Told you, I said the total of 29.5. That's what JD told me. And you want the over. I put 5 times on the under.
You want to go the under?
Yeah, well, I already did. I already went to the window.
I like to.
No, betting's legal now.
Right.
Punt for the end zone, and it's going to be a wounded duck picked up by number 3, Kawan Houston. Good coverage, though, there to at least keep him in front of the 30 by the Pats there. So now with 2:44 remaining in the first quarter, it'll be Belleville's third possession, and we get to see some Jaden Heikkinen. Now, I need to ask his mother this question. Get back on camera here. So you spell his name J-A-I-D-E-N. Is he a samurai? Because that, to me, is the spelling of a samurai.
As like a ninja?
Yeah, like a samurai soldier, ninja.
He is a little stealthy, but
why would you not just spell it J-A-D-E-N or J-A-Y-D-E-N? You went with the J-A-I-D-E-N. I think he's a samurai.
Do you want to know why?
Yes.
We didn't know what to name him, so we let our oldest daughter pick it out of a hat. It's a God's honest truth.
Now, who's your oldest? Brooklyn's the oldest daughter, right?
She's the youngest.
She's the youngest.
Mariah's the oldest.
How old's Mariah?
25.
Is Mariah single?
Nope.
That's unfortunate.
You?
25's old enough. All right, so we've got, where are they? Did I miss a penalty? Oh, there's a hold on the return. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10. So we get back to game action here. Belleville's third possession. They've moved the ball a little bit on the first possession until they fumbled. Now, where is that trusty old number 54? The heart and soul of this Patriots team with the proud mom looking on it. I don't see 54.
Left tackle.
Okay. You mean left defensive lineman.
Well, yeah.
All right, here's a running play. Number 26 is going to get bunched up and gate tackled by the Patriots for a loss of a couple. And in on that, making his parents proud among others, was number 40. Did I miss that number? I swear that says 44, but I don't have a 44. So we'll say that was Sam White. A great tackle among others by Sam White.
Sam White is great.
Well, I hear he's a great kid, and I hear he's really good at math. Excels in the math lab. So it's a loss of – they're giving him a gain of 2. That was a loss to me. But they're saying 2nd and 8 here. Hey, officials, they're dealing with COVID too. 48-yard line. Excuse me, the Patriots. And we've got another run here by number 20. Another gain tackle by the Patriots. Maybe a gain of a yard there. The one thing I could ask is, could we find a way to maybe put some neon on these guys' jersey numbers? Because I got 2015 vision, and you guys got great uniforms at Franklin, but they kind of blend in together.
I agree.
So can you maybe get some neon for me next week?
The problem is that you're so loud, we can't sit in the booth with the rest of the guys and hear the plays.
Who wants to do that? This is way more fun in our own private booth.
All right, here we go.
All right, we got a big 3rd and 7 for the Pats, 46. Under a minute and ticking in the first quarter. It's scoreless. Welcome here to Claude Snrady Field, 5-1. Livonia Franklin, 4-1 Belleville. Shotgun for the Belleville Tigers, and another stop after a gain of a couple. And in on that tackle was Sam White again, among others. And I saw for 20, Dominic Simpson. He was part of that fray. So now what is Coach Gino Cunningham? Whenever I say the name Gino Cunningham, I think of pizza. And I'm really hungry.
That sounds good.
Now, are we going to be providing snacks at halftime?
I brought the Dunkaroos. You said you didn't want one.
I want like a hot dog. How about some?
There's no.
Oh, concessions. I'll pretend I'm having a hot dog. All right, so it looks like Gino Cunningham is going to send the offense back out there. It's 4th and 5. The quarter is about to run out here. We got 5 seconds, 4. They're going to let this one out. So we're going to see the second quarter pick up this 4th down and 5. That'll do it for the first quarter. A scoreless first. A very enthusiastic first with big plays on both sides. So far, I'd say the biggest difference of this game was that fumble by Belleville when they were driving deep into Franklin territory, and they got the ball back.
I'm nervous when Jim Bates talks to my son because I'm not sure if it's good or bad.
Well, listen, whether it's good or bad, he's talking to yourself.
Constructive.
It's helping to be a better man. All right, so that's where we're at the end.
Tell my family.
I will.
I do it all the time.
The end of the first quarter is 0-0. We pick things up. It will be a 4th and 5 from the Patriots' 43-yard line. And I think it's stop them here. You got the ball in your midfield. All right, we do have a question from our good friend and a big fan of the show and the broadcast, Glenn Porcho. He's wondering which kids are being recruited by which college programs. Now, some of these kids are younger, but I'm sure there are some kids that maybe have some interest from people.
Scouting, there's some combines. Mm-hmm.
So, Glenn, I don't know if there's anything specific we can give right now because I gotta keep it on the down low. But there are some kids being looked at even at this young stage.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. 4th and 5 for the Patriots 43. Anthony Jones with a single back to his left. 3 receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Looking at number 6, Jalen Johnson, maybe the target of this play. And we got flags everywhere. And yet another fall. That is the 3rd false start by Belleville. And it really hurt them on their last possession. They got backed up twice from a 4th and 2 to a 4th and 7 to a 4th and 12. Now they get back up to a 4th and 10. And it's at midfield, like right near the midfield, straight at the 48-yard line. By the way, we're planning on streaming to Twitter tonight. Twitter got hacked again, so we apologize. They're going to punt. Thought I did a fake there. So a nice kick there. It's going to fall around the 17 inside the 15. And it'll be down right there at the 15-yard line. And that was a nice kick by Griffin Nowak. So here's the 3rd possession from the Patriots. Griffin Nowak.
Great kid.
Here he's got great parents, too.
He does have amazing parents.
And
I like to call her Daisy.
Daisy Dukes.
Shout out to Daisy.
Shout out to Daisy.
Shout out to Daisy.
Daisy Nowak. And the rumor that I heard is that Griffin, I know is he a 10th grader?
Yes, he is.
I was told that by his 11th grade year, he wanted to hike the Appalachian Trail.
I think he's already made it to the summit.
He already has.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if there's really a summit this year.
No. I'm talking about the, what's that bigger one? Everest.
Oh, yeah, sorry, there's Everest.
What's that bigger one?
What's that bigger one? You know, Mount McKinley?
No, we have a lot of fun together.
I love this. All right, here's JD Bates. And we got flags again. Now, remember, at this level, JD level, you're going to have some mistakes. You got there. Oh, you did. Go ahead.
I got a little battery.
She's a one-woman show. That's why I love her. All right, so a good play there. Oh, you got it? There we go.
I'm sorry.
All right, so that's going to back up the homestanding Patriots. Well, this is the Patriots Broadcasting Network, so we can favor them a little bit. I'm not calling this game for Belleville. I'm calling this game for Missy and the Patriots. So go Pats. But I'm objective.
We have to be objective.
All right, here's my man JD Bates. A handoff and some big room up the middle goes Dominic Simpson, who randomly is a huge fan of the show The Simpsons, has watched every single one of I believe they're up to 500 episodes.
That's it.
Over that, I believe.
Again, all right. I'm taking the over.
Gain of 12 on that one. Second, taking the over. You bet too much. Second and third. Second and third. And it's going to be a gain of about a yard or so there as they went back to Simpson again and bring up a 3rd and short. Exactly 11-11 remaining in the second quarter. For some reason, the clock had stopped. I thought he was in bounds. So is the combos a thing? Is that a thing here? You know, Mississippi State, that's their thing. You know, that's their tradition.
Are some hype parents.
Well, you're pretty hype.
Especially moms.
And beautiful. And a great mother. A lot of great things.
This is why I bring you places, Dan.
All right, 3rd and short. This would be a nice time to pill. They gave the first down, actually. I'm sorry. And we got flags again. Another false start. I think the teams now have combined for 6 false starts. So that'll be a 1st and 15 now from the 20-yard line. What are you doing? All right, here we go. Bates big fan off, and up the middle. By the way, all of a sudden I'm hearing my voice. What are you doing to your phone? Because it wasn't. It was fine.
Nothing. I just
No. Sorry, I can hear it. Oh, I'm going to be. All right, people can still hear it. All right, 2nd and 13, under 10 minutes to go. In a scoreless game, here's J.D. Bates. Another handoff, and trip kind of under his own power there was Dominic Simpson. So that's going to bring up about a 3rd and 11. No, we were impressed. Get rid of that.
It's the charger. It's not.
Rats. All right, we've got a 3rd and 11, under 10 minutes to go here at Claude Snrady Field, the first half of play. Scoreless game, 5-1 Livonia, 4-1 Belleville. Dan Leach here with you, enjoying every moment. And not the smartest of play calls on a 3rd and 11 as they are tackled on the Patriots behind the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up yet a – I told you the under was the play here, 29.5. I made that up on the fly.
Wait for these Patriots to get mad. Sometimes they're a second-half team.
They're like bad ants?
Bad ants?
Yeah,
yes.
When ants get mad, they're mad. Okay, so we got a punting situation for Livonia. And there's my man Griffin Nowak. And back for Belleville. Can't see his numbers. Number 2, Kawan Houston. It's going to bounce up to Houston. Houston's going to take a move to the left, down to the right. He's got some space. He's got daylight. He's gone. Touchdown, Belleville. And there's your first points of the game. I would guess, Missy, they're going to get mad now. And when they get mad, you don't want to see them mad.
They're like fire ants.
All right, so there you go. Touchdown, Belleville. We got a flag on the play. Yet another flag. Are we going to have this pulled back and taken off the board if there's a hold? Let's see with our officiating crew. Jacques Cousteau, Jean Cousteau, Iggy Cousteau, and I forgot, David Cousteau.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah, David just joined. Oh, and there's Fred Cousteau. He normally just sticks on the sideline. So the points are, what do we have here?
0-6, unless
all right, it is the ref is just kind of holding his hands there. What is he doing? What does that even mean?
I'm not sure.
He just took his 2 fists and bunched them together. That's not an official call. Was that like butting of the heads? Well, either way, the touchdown's off the board.
Yeah, I believe that's a personal foul.
That was not the signal for a personal foul. It sure looks like a personal foul, but I've never seen a referee. I'm going to go on camera for a minute here. Missy, he did this. He went like this. What does that mean? This is a personal foul. You banged your hand. All right, back to the game. So no matter what, the good news is for Livonia, it's no touchdown. So the Belleville Tigers will start at the 38. Here's a handoff up the middle, and there's some more room by number 20. By the way, both running backs, ironically, the ones that have played the most are 20, number 20. That is number 20, Donnell Green for the Tigers, and of course number 20, our friend Dominic Simpson. Dope. So a nice game there of 14.
Some red on 20.
I think we should.
Yeah, maybe.
Just 20 all night. So after that gain of 14, it's a 1st and 10 from the 42 of the Patriots. Will lightning strike twice? And there's another handoff and another squirt job up the middle. I believe that was number 30 that time, Noah Williams. So a change of pace there on that handoff. And another 15-plus yard gain. Or was that number 20? No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. looked like it was. The numbers are escaping me. That was Donnell Green. 2 nice runs for him. So a 1st and 10 with under 8 minutes to go here in the first half from the Patriots 29. This kid's got to play some defense. Where is Jaden Heikkinen when you need him? Let's get in there. From what I hear, he's the heart and soul of this team.
They're all the heart and soul.
Well, he's the main heart and soul. All right.
Is that what you hear?
There's a keeper and a night. Oh, an almost nice tackle for loss, but he squirted by and is still going. Oh, that first man. That is a great run there by Kevin Symes, the 9th grader. I am shocked that I saw it looked like number 36, and a couple others had a chance at him. Number 9 had a chance at him, Aiden Napier, but could not get it past behind the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be a big gainer and another first down and a timeout here. Well, we got you. Welcome into the broadcast. It's great to be here. Will you please get on camera so we can see your beautiful face?
If my camera work is shoddy, we need to know.
How can you get upset with a face like that?
Well, we can't.
I can't. But thanks for joining us. We're live here at Claude Snrady Field. And Glenn saying, tell the refs to stuff the flags and let the young men play. I am with you, my friend.
I disagree with that. Let them play.
Yeah, we don't have to call penalty on every play.
You don't have to call penalty on every play, but you've got to follow the rules.
Of course, rules are rules.
Not that I disagree with that. I just think you got to follow the rules. Rules are rules.
You must follow the rules, but my point is that if it's ticky-tack, you don't have to call a false start every play.
I agree with that.
This is, it's high school football.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but we are back here, a 2nd and 2 after the 8-yard gain. Let me try taking the mic off again.
Well, wait a minute. All those refs.
I look at the crowd. All right, 2nd and 2, 7:01 remains here. In the first half of play, there's a handoff up the right side by Houston, and a nice tackle there at the end. Is he going to be just about a half-yard short? He should bring him about a 3rd and a yard at the edge of the red zone.
You think a yard?
I'm sorry, what?
You think a yard?
I think about a yard.
You're 2015. I'm probably.
Well, in the year it's 2020, but I'm 2015. Yeah, 3rd one. I was right. Pretty good. All right, so this is a big chance for the Patriots to stop them. On a big 3rd down play, number 3, Houston's in motion. There's a quarterback keeper. Oh, and right on the tackle. I think that was your son. What's your son? But he's going to get the first down. And a nice initial bust up the line there. It looks like number 80, Jacob Cook, was in there.
Jacob Cook.
The cook in the kitchen. Shout out to the cook in the kitchen.
Jacob's amazing dad.
Oh, there you go. The father is, he took over the PA. Even though
I was wrong. Oh, Jesus Lord.
Are we saying number 35? But see, he's doing PA what the squatch was supposed to, but it's his son. So it's fine. All right, but a 1st and 10 inside the red zone of the 19. Oh, the snap is low. He's not going to fall on it. I thought he was going to fall on it. Instead, he's going to pick it up and try to get back and gets back to the line of scrimmage. That was Anthony Jones. And we got a late flag, probably another personal foul situation here. Hopefully the ref doesn't take his 2 fists together because
we don't know what that means.
We don't know what that means. That's not a penalty. That is not a real penalty. By the way, Glenn says, hello, beautiful lady. Keep Dan in check. Oh, she does.
You have no idea.
She keeps me in check.
Dan, do I scare you?
No one scares me. Except for Hitler. He scared me.
Okay, well,
yes, you scare me.
Really though.
You scare me in the greatest of ways.
Right.
All right, so personal foul, late hit on Belleville is going to move them back. And it's going to take them out of the red zone, which is good news for the Patriots. But you don't like seeing personal fouls. These are young kids. Play the game in a very noble way. All right, so we got 2nd down, 2nd and a mile. And it's going to be a pass, a nice pass there down towards the end zone. And that was a nice pass by Kevin Symes. And a nice catch by number 6, Jalen Johnson. So They get all the penalty yardage back and first and goal. Remember, they had thought they had scored earlier in this possession, but it was taken off the board by a personal foul. So the game is still scoreless. We're under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Missy's doing a full plie right now, doing a hell of a job.
Because I'm sitting in the window to get this.
I think you're doing incredible. Without you, this doesn't happen. First and goal for the Belleville Tigers. The Cowbells are going to fake handoff the QB keeper. He's game tackled right there. The goal line. He's going to be short. Nice game tackle by about 4 different Patriots. But it'll bring up a second and goal. I'm going to give him about a yard.
2 inches.
It's more than 2 inches, Missy. I'm going to say it's about 14 inches.
No, I'm going 4.
4 inches. Look at the ball. That's at least 14 inches. It's second and goal for the Lord.
It's actually probably closer to 20.
All right, here's where the Patriots defense needs to stiffen. It's
boy.
a fake handoff. He's got him in the backfield. And a huge sack. What a move there. The Belleville Tigers thought they had a touchdown. Instead, it's a loss of about 9 yards. And it brings them a third goal. Guess who's into that play? Our good man, Dominic Simpson. He does it on both sides of the ball. Remember, at this level, the JV level, these guys are playing both sides, old school football. So now you've got a third and goal, and they're going to give him a very generous, they're going to give him forward progress. So he was down towards the 9-yard line, and they're going to give him about 4 yards of forward progress. So third and goal from the 5. I'm guessing this is 2-down territory for Coach Gino Cunningham in Belleville. We shall see. And it's a throw into the end zone. It's dropped. And it will bring up 4th and goal. What do you do if you're Gino Cunningham? I would say, let's see how good your kicking game is. I don't know how. I've been told it's okay. There was actually a fan, a parent's kid, one of their siblings on the team, who came and told me that the Belleville kicking game was somewhat of a problem. So this could be why they're going for it. As Kevin Symes gets the sign from the sideline, single backfield, 3 receivers split to the right. He fires it to nobody. A nice defense play. And just like that, a turnover on downs. And when things look bleak, just like that, the Franklin Patriots, much like they do the Patriots defense, find a way back and get the ball back after a sure deficit. How's that pumpkin latte, by the way?
I'm not a big pumpkin spice girl, but this is delicious.
I heard the secret ingredient in that today is garlic cloves.
Are you serious?
That's what you told me. It smells like garlic cloves. All right, so let's see. You got 3:38 left here in the first half of play. A 1st and 10 for the Patriots after causing the turnover on downs. And what do you do here if you're Franklin Patriot coach Jim Bates? I think you want to be somewhat safe. You want to get some yardage here, but you can't go into shell mode. You zoom in. I can't zoom in. No, it doesn't work that way.
You told me it did.
Drink your pumpkin latte.
I can't zoom in.
You can zoom in. There you go.
When I do, nothing happens.
Oh, yeah, I guess you can. Yeah, we're working with a skeleton crew. I think we're doing a fine job.
I've never done this before.
Well, this is pretty emotional. I've never done this with one person in StreamYard. All right, 3 minutes left. What do you do here if you're Jim Bates? What you do is you throw a sidewinding pass to nobody. That was about 4 yards ahead of our fine friend, Devin Sparkman.
Woo,
6
Devin.
feet, 160. Local product.
Great kid. Another great kid.
Very good kid.
They're all good boys.
Well, he does that Dungeons and Dragons Club after school in normal times.
You're not
Now
supposed to talk about
well, it's first rule of Dungeons and Dragons Club. What he does is he does it on Zoom now. What a world we're living in, by the way. You know, people are on Zoom. I had an interview on Zoom earlier today. Kids are at home. All right, and that's going to be I'd say about a half a yard there. Maybe that's the line of scrimmage. We're going to have a 4th down there. So not the kind of drive that Jim Bates wanted to kind of get out of harm's way and at least keep the ball hopefully till the end of the first half. So a 4th and 6 here, and the punting team comes in led by Griffin Nowak, that great kid.
He really is a great kid.
Well, I talked to 15 different girls in his grade, and they all said that Griffin Nowak was one of the most generous and highfalutin, noble individuals in the class. Yeah. He raised very well.
Very well.
There's Nowak, and that's a terrible punt that literally goes right to the Belleville Tigers return man, number 7, Lorenzo Jennings. Are they going to call that a touchdown? Other than the ball was touched by a Franklin Patriot, it looks like they're going to call it a touchdown. Wow. I thought that ball, when it bounced after Jennings had it, was touched by a Pat, but it wasn't. So there's your first score of the game, and it's 6-0 Tigers. Long way to go. And Belleville, the good news is the Patriots get the ball right back. The bad news is they're on the wrong end of either a 6-0 or 7-0 or possibly 8-0 score.
Time to get mad, boys. Time to get mad.
Yes. All right, so here comes the Belleville Tigers special teams unit. Are they going to kick here? Are they going to go for it? Looks like like I said, I was told their kicking game wasn't great. They're going to go for it here on the 2-point conversion to try to make it an 8-0 score. Very popular in the high school ranks these days. There's number 3 in motion, and we got flags again. That is our 8th false start penalty combined between these two teams. I'll tell you what, Missy, when they get back to practice next week or later this weekend, they'll be working on these false start penalties because that is way too many for one half of play.
Yeah, I think Gino Cunningham, no pizzas for these kids. We got to teach them how to
No pizzas. By the way, shout out to all the assistants. I want to give them their praise too. I need my Franklin assistants. Well, we'll get those, but we got Surly Kelly Powell, Robbie Abalusa, Antoine White, Ronald Carter. It takes the village. And that ball knocked down around the hands of the intended receiver. So the 2-point conversion fails, and we've got 2:02 on the button left for Jim Bates, his son J.D. Bates, the quarterback, and this Franklin Patriots team to move their way down the field and either take the lead or at least tie this game. So that's where we stand. By the way, I love calling games with no TV timeouts because I don't want to have to stretch tonight. I've had a busy week at work, lots of shows. Use the golden
You don't want a
voice.
4-hour football game?
I love 4-hour football games. Well, if that means I get to spend 4 hours with you.
Well,
Because you'd love that. I mean, all husbands aside. You love your husband, but I'm pretty great.
I do. I love him a lot.
You got a great family. You got the daughter, Brooklyn's down there. Who's the other one? Mariah Carey. And you got Jade. Are they very supportive of their brother?
Oh, my gosh. You have no idea.
All right, so here we go. The kickoff for this Gino Cunningham-led Belleville Tigers team. As we mentioned at the outset here, 5-1 versus 4-1. Both these teams 3-0 on the road. Obviously, it's a different kind of year. You had mentioned to me this unit, 700 fans allowed.
700, 750, but yeah.
I would say tonight, looking around the crowd, got about maybe 300 people here, which is good for a Thursday night football action. Here comes it's a swim kick, almost dropped. And what are we going to do here? That was a legal kick. We got a stoppage of play by the officiating crew. Let's see what they say. I don't see a flag on the field. Waiting for the initial call here. Do they want to have it on a tee? It's the only thing I can think of. I'm not certain that the high school rules make you have to have it on a tee. Oh, they're calling it offside. Sorry, offsides will move that 5 yards. 1:59 remains here in the first half. Then I'm going to get a hot dog at the non-existent concession stand.
You can have it on the room.
Tonkaroo! All right, here we go. The re-kick. It's a big man for a kicker, by the way. Oh, it goes. Are you kidding me? That was, I think it was recovered by your son, but that was not on purpose. It was a great thought.
No, that was not my son.
But it looked like goal 52. That was Daniel Tatum. But that was not – Gino Cunningham did not want him to try to kick that ball on sides. It hit number 52. It bounced off him. You thought Belleville was going to get it, but then the Pats jumped on top of it. And good news and good luck for Livonias that are now in already Belleville territory. And we've got a 1st and 10 from the Belleville 44. Plenty of time. And if I'm not mistaken, all 3 timeouts left for Franklin. So here's the first down play. stopped in the backfield immediately is Dominic Simpson. And on the tackle that time was number 45, Matthias Davis. Matthias Davis. It's an interesting name.
That's a neat name.
You could go either way, Matthias Davis or Davis Matthias. I like reversing. And we have an injured player here.
Oh,
Hopefully not. We've got the second charge timeout to Belleville. And even though it shows only...
No, they've only had one. This is their first one.
I swear they called the timeout on the 2 possessions ago.
I think you're wrong.
I think I'm never wrong. I'll just cowbell you on that one. I think that you're doing an incredible job.
No, I really don't. So I wish that if anybody else
Alan Silver says what again?
Horrible job, we need to know.
No, you're doing a great job. Let's get you back on camera because everyone needs to see how great you are.
No.
Yeah, here we go. Here's Missy. She's the producer, the director, statistician, smiling face. You're keeping all the stats straight, but you're not. And doing a great job. And her son is the heart and soul of the team. So does your son...
You're going to get in trouble because he's not. They all are.
I'm not saying they all are, but he's the heart and soul. And so is everyone else.
Yeah. You're just being biased.
He is. DJ Lemon is. Jacob Hernandez is. Colin Thorburn. They're all the heart and soul.
They are.
So I got to ask you if you can maybe make it a little more level for us. Just a little more. Because there's not an earthquake going on. This is a heck of a game, though. I will tell you that. Oh, and going right down there is J.D. Bates. Kind of slipped there. That's going to cause a big loss. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and a mile. And things were looking – I will tell you this. Tim Barfield, by the way, is asking the head coach of Belleville. That would be Gino Cunningham.
That is Gino.
And I went through some of the assistants. It also lists him as an assistant. Can you be a head coach and an assistant at the same time? William Campbell, Kevin Tanner. Oh my God, they have like 55 assistants. I'm reading more of those. But I need to find out the Livonia Franklin assistants and give them their proper due. Maybe we could do that at halftime.
Jamie Hawley.
Thanks for your question, Tim Barfield. All right, so we've got it's actually, I thought it was 3rd. Yeah, it's 3rd and 26. They haven't changed it on the scoreboard yet. 3rd and 26, 58.1 seconds left. Missy, this is where you just want to be smart. You don't want to turn the ball over again. You're already down 6-0. It's been a defensive battle, so I told you to take the under, 5 times on the under, and you didn't believe me.
I like to play risky.
You like to play frisky.
Risky.
You're a mother. It's inappropriate. No, you're a great mom, a great student. So you got Brooklyn, the 20-year-old. She's going to be an artist. And then what's the other one? What's the other one? And by the way, we found the cheerleaders. Cheerleaders right corner of the end zone. You get a little shot of that, Missy.
There we go.
There you go. All right, 3rd and a mile, and it's almost picked off. That ball was intended for number 9, Aiden Napier. And it was incomplete, so it's going to be a punting situation for Belleville. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Dominic Lemon. Number 5, Dominic Lemon. No relation to Don Lemon.
DJ Lemon.
DJ, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to be a punting situation. Belleville's going to get the ball back. 54.6 seconds left. You got it, Tim Barfield. 54.6 seconds left in this first half of play. Already 6-0 Belleville. They scored a touchdown on a bad punt that was returned into the end zone, and they missed the 2-point conversion. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah, maybe at halftime we can get a scroller with the scoreboard because we can't get a clear shot of it.
Well, what we'll do at halftime is you're going to take the camera, put it right on the scoreboard. I'm going to go on a walk, and then we're going to come back for the third half, in the third quarter.
I wanted to go on a walk.
You can go on a walk too. All right, 1st and 10 for. Oh, we got another punt. I'm sorry, they haven't pumped the ball yet. It's my first high school team in a while too. All right, nice kick there, kind of. I'm going to say that's not the greatest of kicks by Aiden Napier, but it will be down inside the 45-ish. We'll call it the 44-yard line of Belleville. That's where they'll take over. Let's see who they send out because they've had 2 guys play quarterback tonight. Johnson and Symes. He's the main quarterback, though. Number 2. Let's see who they send out what they do here for Gino Cunningham with just 45.9 seconds left. Now look at number 8 split to the right there. That's Christopher Gallman. One-on-one coverage there. I think you might see Kevin Symes go to him. Let's see if I'm Tony Romo here. He looked at him for a minute and said he's going to pull the ball out, run himself, gain about 7 yards, and be hustled out of bounds. Nice play there by the Patriots. You can see his number miss here, also by spotter. I wish they could. Can we get some neon numbers on these guys' jerseys, please? Because they're great jerseys, but you can't. They're blending in.
I try to get my kids dressed in pink.
I would like it. That was actually number 34, Sam White. That was Sam White that time. All right, here's Symes. Backs up, looks all the way down the field. Has a man in double coverage. Picked off.
Yeah!
Picked off by number 10, Dakota Lane. Any relation to TJ Lane? 6 feet, 160. Plays both sides, as all these kids do. And there you go. Now, if you're Jim Bates, Hammers, you got 24 seconds left. Do you just take a knee, go into halftime? Remember, this Franklin team kicked the ball off, so they get it first in the second half. And if I'm Bates, I need the ball here. I don't want to risk anything deep in my territory. Already down 6-0 in a defensive struggle. So I believe they're going to call a timeout here. And while we've got that timeout, Missy is going to do a song and dance.
No, she's not.
Why not? How's that pumpkin latte? And I figured out what the secret ingredient was. It was a chicken bouillon. Chicken bouillon cube.
There's the stuff we buy. It's called Better Than Bouillon. I never know how to pronounce that.
Bouillon. Here's the Yeti. And that secret ingredient is definitely chicken bouillon. It's not wrong. That's why originally the rumor was that it was wrong, but then we verified it was chicken bouillon. But for real though, you were doing an excellent job. An excellent job. We had a lot of viewers. Fifth Yin is involved. Total late hit there. I'm with you, Fifth King. It's been a real rough and tumble game. Now, if I may say, we're a hit here. Tim Barfield believes we're a hit.
We're a hit.
We're a hit. Like, we're the dynamic duo. If I might say, for my great friend Dennis Fifth Yin, he is a Livonia Franklin Patriot legend. Was a leader on the basketball team. I don't know if he played football. I think he might have. But there's no one better than Fifth. As we go back live here, if I'm Jim Bates, I am kneeing this ball. I'm going to get some Bates hamburgers during halftime for the staff and the kids and for the announcer, please. I'm really hungry. And I come out and get the first possession and go from there. Instead, it looks like that's not what's going to happen. He's going to try to get some yardage here. Very dangerous. I think if you turn the ball over here, they got time, does Belleville, to put some more points on the board. But maybe you run a play here and you let the clock run out. I don't think Belleville's going to call a timeout. We're under 10 seconds. Now under 7 seconds. That looks like that's going to be the end of the first half. With the Belleville Tigers, the 4-1 Belleville Tigers, leading at 6-0. They're 4-1 on the year. Patriots 5-1, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Now, if we get a picture of the scoreboard, let's do that. And then it's break time for the Squatch. And we'll see you for the second half. Oh, yeah.
Can you see the score?
Actually, you know what? Don't worry about that. Put it on the midfield because we got cheerleaders, man. We got cheerleaders. We will see you. Thanks, Tim, for watching. We love you guys.
We're going to get a hot dog.
Yep, we're going to get a hot dog at a non-existent concession stand and maybe a burger and maybe some pretzels. Ooh. All right. We will see you guys at the start of the third quarter. Oh, you know what? I'll put this up for everyone so they can know. This is what we'll do here. All right. At the half. This is how amazing I am. Belleville.
How are we going to get your head out the store to go get a hot dog?
Oh, you'll see. Leads. It's tough. It's tough. Someone's got to do it. Somebody's got to have the greatest. 6-0. There you go. What? You're doing nothing. You're leaving it there. You're leaving it right there. And I'm putting my
stream is gone, right?
Nope. Here you go.
Technical difficulties here with us.
Is it us? Are we the technical difficulties?
Heck no. This is really good.
It's fine.
Oh, what you do? Oh, never mind. All right, so
But my phone is not dying.
Girls, take it on. Relax.
sick.
Super annoying.
I've heard him on the radio before.
I swear to God, what is your phone for?
You had a ring that it wasn't right down the right verse, but it was like another 10.
Oh.
Make sure you don't forget it.
Two hosts class. What's going on? Oh, that's not a real singer. I never seen it. This is some shit high school. I do have a question. Do you have a reference name? Send me the name. I said Jock G. David. Made up. It's a nice stretching. It's a nice stretch in there. Good day.
Having fun?
Super fun. Super fun sauce.
Hey, can I get a picture with you?
Sure.
Dan, it's leading with that crown, head, leading with crown is.
That's still a fake signal. But that's what it was?
Yeah, that's what the Franklin coach is saying.
Awesome, thank you.
You got it. Don, I still think he's making that up. It's a made up signal. No, it's ridiculous. Hey, Brooklyn! Let's get Brooklyn on camera here.
No.
Yep, Brooklyn's on camera.
Do you know what's in this?
That's things that you can drink.
I'm 21.
She said you were 20. One. She said you were 20.
21.
All right, I'm clear.
I'm about to be 22.
And there's Brooklyn. Hey, Sam, Brooklyn. Are you proud of your brother?
Yeah, she's doing okay.
He's doing okay, not she.
Oh, brother, I thought you said mother.
Are you proud of your mother?
Yeah.
What about your brother? Now, is your other sister there too?
Yeah.
So, Brooklyn, tell everyone a little bit about your brother.
I mean, he's dedicated. Hard. Very
Hard, man.
He needs to be more dedicated to school.
Yeah, so try that pumpkin. It's what I was told. There's a chicken bouillon. It's pumpkin with chicken bouillon. That's all I can say. All right, and here we go. We're back to football. Brooklyn, thanks for being part of the halftime show. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. And we're back. All right, I'm going to mute that. There we go. Brooklyn, you got our ratings were pretty high for you. Once you came on, our ratings were really high. My mic was muted. I apologize, Tim. The sound's back. All right, so here we are, 2nd and 6. I hope people didn't miss let me just kind of reset really quick. So I heard Jim Bates' halftime speech. He was not happy with the fundamental mistakes of this team. They're only down a score, so it's not a big road to hoe. But I also had mentioned that Brooklyn, your daughter came in, had part of your pumpkin spice bouillon latte, and really made the ratings great. Missy's done an incredible job. We appreciate all of you guys being part of the fray tonight because this is what sports is all about. It's a tough year. It's, JV kids and their parents and their sisters and their coaches and their siblings and their teachers and their tutors. And here's a pass to he was wide open. A nice pass there by J.D. Bates, but he could not get to the speedy Dominic Lemon. No relation to the world famous Don Lemon. Tim, hopefully the sound is back. I had my mic muted, but we're good now. And this.
Speaking of fundamental issues.
What?
You didn't know?
I would never do that. It's the Buddy's Pizza broadcast booth. And
Fine.
it's going to bring up a 4th down. Are they going to go for it? It looks like, why not? It is high school. Jim Bates is going to go for it here. Roll the dice. A 4th and about 6 to go. It's a fake handoff and up the middle for the first down. What a great play call there as J.D. Bates faked the handoff to Sparkman and got it, to Lemon and got the first down. He needed 6, he got about 8. So we're at midfield now, and this is where you mentioned the Livonia Franklin Patriots get mad. And they're getting mad and they're moving the ball. If you had heard that halftime speech from Jim Bates, you would understand. He wasn't happy.
They don't like down.
So 2 first downs on a possession for the first time all game for the the Franklin offense. And here we go. Here's Yates up. We got an offside. Are they going to call it a false start, though? Let's see. And by the way, we figured out what
fist pumping?
it's. I still don't believe this, but it was a crack leading with the helmet. I don't think that's not a real signal, but at least that's what it was.
Makes sense.
So yeah, leading with the helmet, personal foul. That's what took the touchdown away. All right, back to live action here. So let's see if they call it a false start or offsides. And by the way, I searched. It's a false start. So
I wonder
first
what targeting penalty looks like. Like maybe he shoots a bow and arrow.
Targeting is you back up like this.
Yeah.
That's targeting. No, but so we're in a situation here where this Franklin team is on the precipice, it seems like, of really getting things done offensively, but they keep shooting themselves in the foot. By the way, I did do some fact finding. I tried to find out the officials' real names. No one knew. So as far as I'm concerned, there's still Jacques Cousteau, David Cousteau, Iggy Cousteau, and David Cousteau. And a tackle for a loss. This Belleville defense has been relentless, and on that, among others, was Michael Yarborough and Christopher Easley. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and a mile, 2nd and around 15-ish. So it really was not a loss, but it was not a game. And we've got 9 minutes in counting here in the 3rd. And let's see what Jim Yates decides to do on this play call. We got 2 wide receivers split to the left, 1 in the backfield. Interesting formation here, bunched up on the right side. And another, this time I think it's another false start it is. If I'm not mistaken, Missy, that is the 10th false start penalty combined by these 2 teams tonight. And that's a negative combo. Most times that's a positive combo.
Right.
But that was a negative combo. By the way, we apologize. Missy's doing a great job. Don't think the earth is on its axis right now. It's just the camera. You're doing great.
Man, we're gonna lose viewers.
But I just want to explain to people that the earth isn't tilting incorrectly. It's just the camera. We're not. Maybe we are. Maybe you're Venus. Here's a handoff for a small gainer up the middle. I believe that was our man Dominic Simpson again. So it'll bring up a 3rd and a mile. I will tell you this. For all the good things that Livonia Franklin has done tonight, which has not been a ton, they have really hurt themselves with some silly or inopportune penalties to set themselves back after turnovers or on offensive possessions that were going the right way. For the first time all night against this Belleville defense that travels well, 3-0 on the road is Gino Cunningham against Belleville Tigers. They got 2 false start penalties, but they also had 2 first downs for the first time all night. So it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. All right, 2 receiver splits to the left. Here's a 7-step, 10-step drop back and a safety valve play. And he's got some moves here. Here he goes toward. They're going to probably go for it after a nice throw and catch. If I'm not mistaken, that was Devin Sparkman. It was. Nice pass there from Bates to the safety valve. I wonder what Brooklyn thought about that play. As far as I know, is there a space heater in the stands? That's got to be illegal. That kid likes it, though. That youngster. What's he going to be for Halloween? Maybe Nixon? Maybe, here's the first down, and the third first down as the crowd has really gotten into it here. Doing the SpongeBob. How's that pumpkin latte be? Cute in it. All right, so a nice first down there. Good-looking drive for Jim Bates and his squad. Still trailing 6-0 with 6:50 remaining here in the third quarter. The most promising drive by far for this Franklin team. And just like that, I jinx him. Nice gang tackle there among others. Number 36, Devontae Boudreaux. Sounds like he's from New Orleans. Boudreaux.
I bet he knows how to say bouillon.
He probably does. Or jambalaya. Or crab cakes. Or Mardi Gras.
That is a fancy name.
Have you ever been to New Orleans?
Mm-mm.
I'll tell you, man. There's this one place. I'm forgetting the name of it right now.
Are you supposed to say this on air?
Yes, the crab. No, it's not like a whorehouse or anything. The crab.
This is a family show.
Right, oh, I'm sorry. No, like a horn house.
Oh.
Horn.
Like a German.
Yes,
Yeah.
but their crab cakes were so good. And I'll tell you, I'll finish the story after this play. It's a great story. There's a nice handoff, but it stopped in the backfield. The play was stuffed out, and it was number 31 on that one. That would be Leo Griffin. Leo the Lemon Griffin. All right, so we're in New Orleans covering the Final Four, and I had a bunch of friends that work at ESPN. And the way it works is whoever is the biggest on the food chain, like whoever's the highest rate employee for ESPN, like if it was a director or if it was a talent, whoever the highest ranking person is pays for dinner. So they took us out, me and my friend that were covering the tournament or the Final Four for Sports Byline, and a bunch of ESPN guys. And we went to this very famous place on Bourbon Street. So you got a 3rd and 19 here for Franklin. What does Jim Bates draw up here? Another safety valve play. It worked last time. Can it work again? Not so much. But they get some of the negative yardage back with Dominic Simpson on the other end of the reception there. So we go to this place, and I think the crab cakes are maybe the best I've ever had in the history of my life. They were just incredible. And then, they were like crazy expensive. They were probably $20. So I got another order of them, and they were just as good. And then I got another order. And then at the end of the night, the bill was like, I don't know, $560. And the guy just threw his card out there. That's the way it works. He was like happy to buy it for it. Twice. When are you taking me out to dinner?
Actually, I was going to ask if you wanted to go to dinner after this.
Yeah, dinner!
I really do.
So, we've got a punt situation here with 4:30 left in the third quarter. Still a 6-0 deficit for Franklin, almost getting in there on the block. Nice pressure there by the special teams for Belleville. This punt's going to go all the way back towards the 10-yard line. So, it's on the Patriots defense to slow down this Belleville Tigers team. 4:11 remains in the third quarter. How many times have you paid for dinner? Ask my dad. He's like, what are you over here for another free meal? He's my father. He should feed me. That's what Jewish parents do. They feed their kids, man. All right, 1st and 10 from the 14 for the already leading Belleville Tigers, up 6-0. It's anybody's game. Listen, I've been very impressed with the emotion and the passion by the homestanding Patriots, but mistakes in some big spots have cost them the ability for offensive points and to stop that one Belleville touchdown. If you're just joining us, Belleville scored on a real bad punt by Livonia that was returned for a touchdown. Really about a 10-yard punt from the end zone. And here's the kicker busting out all the way to the 50. I believe that's the kicker too, right? That's number 45, Matthias Davis. I believe he does double as the kicker as well. And all the way, there's some behemoths on that Belleville team. Look at the size of them compared to the size of the Patriots. Now, the Patriots have good moves, dance moves and others. But those Belleville guys are eating a lot of corn.
And some of them are freshmen.
Well, and some of the Patriots are freshmen.
No.
None? Oh, yeah, you're right. I would say half this team is freshmen. And there's a wide open hole down towards the 39-yard line. A little squirt move there by Christopher Easley. I wonder if he's related to the former Tiger, Damian Easley. So another first down, 2 first downs in a row here as the clock rolls under 3 minutes, third quarter. Belleville just up 6-0. This is still anybody's game. Bells are ringing. There's another handoff back to the ground game and a wide open spot down the left side. Scampering is number 10, Christopher Easley. It's been a steady dose of the run game of this drive, and this is where, if you are the Patriots and Jim Bates, you've got to stiffen up. You know whose name I want to call, Missy? I want to call Jaden Heickenen's name. This is a time for him, maybe to cause a turnover. He is the heart and soul, as well as everyone else. All right, we got a timeout on the field. And that's going to be Franklin's first of the second half. This is a good time to call one. Jim Bates out on the field. You see him there with the nice-looking dome. I don't want to say balding because he looks great for his age.
Yeah, great dome.
Great dome. Looks very good for his ripe age of 28. So if I'm Jim Bates right now, I'm probably telling my guys, listen, whatever it takes, you get to the ball, you strip that ball, you find a way to turn the ball over because this is the best-looking drive by either team. And it started all the way back inside the 20 for this Belleville Tigers team, also the Pirates. They're acting very piratey right now. They're not. You've had too much fucking spice. All right, back to game action here. It's going to be a 1st and goal from the 9 for the Belleville Tigers. Remember, this Belleville Tigers team comes in here 4-1 on the season. Patriots 5-1 on the season. It's been quite the game tonight. Not a lot of scoring,
It really has.
but it really has been a game of ebbs and flows and peaks and valleys and very emotional times in the press box. It's been fantastic. Here's a handoff. Finding some space down to the 5-yard line is number 31, Leo Griffin. It'd be interesting to see if he was actually a Leo astrologically as well.
You're right.
Maybe that's why his parents named him Leo. It's possible. All right, 2nd and 6. Under 2:30 to go, third quarter of play. This is a big defensive possession for Livonia Franklin. You want to keep this thing a one-score game if there's any way you can do that.
You gotta hold them, Dan.
They got to. Here's a fake handoff, a quarterback keeper, and it'll be the 9th grader Anthony Jones, who's been running this offense all day, down to around the 3. 3rd and goal now. Under 2 minutes to play. I'm guessing no matter what happens on this play, if they don't score, they're going to go for it again. So if you're the Franklin defense, including Jaden Heikkinen, the heart and soul, you're going to do whatever you can to stop these guys. Once again, thanks for everyone that's been watching our broadcast all night. Big thanks to Livonia Franklin athletic staff. And to our great producer, director, and camerawoman, Missy Heikkinen. And a pile moving into the end zone at the touchdown. A touchdown as he broke the plane. It was number 31, Leo Griffin. And that'll be the 2nd touchdown for the Tigers tonight. Now, it looks like they're going to go for 2. I guess they don't have a kicking game because they're going to go for 2 here to make it a full 2-score game. I mean, it makes sense, but I haven't seen their kickers a behemoth. So I don't know if they really want him kicking extra points. All right, listen, you stop him here. 2 scores can still win it.
lot of time left.
A lot of time. $1:29 left here in the third. So you got over 16 and a half, almost 16 and a half minutes left in this one. Or, I'm sorry, 13 and a half. 12-minute quarters here at the JV level. And they're going to try to run it again, and they will.
There you go.
And it's 14-0 now. I didn't see who got that ball at the end. We'll find out in a second. Oh, no, they're going to say he was short. He sure looked into me. Great break there. And great defense there by the Patriots. So that's where we stand. 12-0. Still a two-score game. As we welcome you back in here in the Buddies. Right. Now, since we're giving Buddies some free pub, I expect next game, next week, a week from today, there'll be a stack, maybe like 5 Buddies pizzas right here that you and I can share, give to the people in the press box, and maybe even give to your daughter, Brooklyn, and maybe some of her friends.
So I just want you to know that I was lying. You wanted an answer. I came up with it.
Well, I said Primo's. That's even better. It's the Primo's fun. It's the Primo's Pizza Press Box. But great to have you here, Dan Leach, along with Missy Heikkinen. She does everything. I just make the things sound good. It is 12-0 Belleville. This is where you need points, Missy. We need now. Does Jaden? He plays offensive lineman as well. Maybe we'll sneak the ball to him in the end zone. Oladila.
Wait for the sneak play.
All right,
Number 90.
I want the
Skelly
sneak. I want the
comes
sneak.
in with the sneak.
Give me that sneak.
Oh,
And that, for the first time today, I think that is Andrew Hatzler kicking it off. And it's a short kickoff and a nice return. And we're near midfield again. And this is where Livonia Franklin will take over the Pats. The great alma mater of Dennis Fithian and Jason Livingston. And my friend Super Dave, class of 83, who told me that earlier. Now, did all your kids go here?
No. Brooklyn and JD did. Mariah went to Pinckney. Well, they all went to Pinckney.
Brooklyn! Brooklyn is my favorite. I like Brooklyn. Don't tell the other kids. She's my favorite.
I won't. And I won't announce who's my favorite.
You have a favorite?
No.
Get a favorite.
Mother,
All right, 1st and 10 from the 45. There's a handoff to Dominic Simpson.
all right.
Looking for room. He's got room. He's off for the first down and more. Gain of about 13 there. So with 1:05 left in the third. Nice run there for a first down. And we are into Tiger territory. Clock rolling. Off the field is Simpson after the nice run. He's been a workhorse tonight for Jim Bates Hamburgers and Squad. All right, let's see what J.D. Bates, the coach's son, can do here. We established this earlier. No favoritism. He was the best guy.
No,
He won the job. Man in motion, hands it off to him. Here's a nice little run. I thought he almost fumbled the ball. A nice tackle. Very forceful tackle by, that was Julian Johnson, 9th grader. So it's going to be a loss of about 2, I would say, as the clock still rolls under 30 seconds in the first half. And I wonder if they're going to let this thing run out. It looks like they're in no rush as Jim Bates' squad. They're shuffling players in and out. It's the third substitution in about 4 seconds. So yeah, they're going to let this thing run down, and we will get the fourth quarter coming up next with Livonia Franklin down 12-0, but plenty of time left as you're watching live on the Livonia Franklin Broadcasting Network.
Third quarter score, John 12, Livonia Franklin 0.
Does she look like Kiki? Kiki? Oh my god! That's right. You look like Kiki. Did you hear what Gary, what she's called? Kiki. What does Penelope say? What does she gonna say? Ellie and Tyler. Okay, that's what my name is.
And we're back. Fourth quarter action indeed. And here come the Patriots, another hole for the running game. And that time it was Aiden Napier. And he's all the way pushing the pile into the almost red zone of Belleville, 28-yard line. So another promising drive. But Missy, this team has got to finish it. They must finish it. All right, so a 1st and 10 under 11:40 to play here in the fourth quarter, 12-minute quarters here at the JV high school level. And here comes J.D. Bates, single back, 2 receivers split to the right, tight end on the line, and it's another handoff up the middle, another nice gainer by number 9, Aiden Napier. So it's been all Napier all day on this drive, and boy, you feel great if you get this ball into the end zone, cut it to a 1-score game, and then get back on defense led by Jaden Heikkinen. That's the star scenario here.
That'd be nice.
It'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
All right, so a 2nd and 4 from the Tigers 23. 2 receivers split to the right again. Single backfield. Yates calling the play, moving his man in motion. He's going to drop back to pass, looks for his man, has someone open, and a diving, what a catch! A jumping catch by number 4, Devin Sparkman. Talking about providing a spark on that one. He lit the lamp, jumped up, a la Larry Fitzgerald, a la Kenny Hotel Motel Galladay Inn, a la Mike Fury. I'm kidding. There's Lions fans watching. They don't like that one. All right, 1st and goal. Wow, 1st and 10 from the 12 on the precipice of the 10-yard line. Another handoff and a spin move, and there's Sparkman down to the 3. Napier, on the carry, and right knocking on the door with a 2nd and 3 from the 3. Actually, I'm sorry, they can still get a first down. It's 2nd and 1 from the 3, so you get a first down inside the 3.5 or the 2.5-yard line. Another handoff to Napier. Looks like he's going to be real close to the first. Let's see where they spot him. I spot a very cute little girl with a shiny jacket. She is. I like your jacket, fine lady.
Her name's Audrina.
Audrina, pretty jacket. All right, it's going to be a little short, and it looks like we've got a timeout, timeout for Belleville.
3 and 1.
Is this where you do your song and dance?
Yeah, I have to.
Song and dance.
Song and dance.
So let's get to know Missy Heikkinen.
No, let's not.
No, let's ask you
Nobody wants to hear about me.
Favorite band all time? If you could only listen to one band the rest of your life,
Beastie Boys.
Nice job. I've met the Beastie Boys before. I met Adam Yauch before he died. All right. If you could only watch one movie, if you say Dirty Dancing, you're no longer on the broadcast.
The 300.
Ooh, that's a pretty good one.
I would watch. I don't watch many movies.
Okay,
Or
and
anything.
then one more. If you could travel anywhere you've never traveled to before, where would that be?
Greece.
Greece.
I should say Italy because I'm Italian, but I feel like
Yeah, Greece is cool.
Yeah.
Greece is way cooler. All right, we're back. It is a 3rd and inches from the 3-yard line. That's definitely less than a yard, so it's 2 plays to get to the end zone at the least. I'm sure they're going to get a dose here of our man Napier again, who's in the backfield. Maybe a QB sneak by Yates. No, instead it's a sneak into the end zone. Is the coach's son, J.D. Bates.
I told you.
Touchdown, Patriots! And the cowbells are going up. Cowbells everywhere. Great drive ran by Bates there. Some running by Napier. Great catch by Sparkman. And that was a perfect drive to put Franklin on the board with 10 minutes left. They can cut this to less than a 1-score game. Well, actually, I'm sorry. That a 1-score and a touchdown would win the game.
Yeah, there you go. Math is hard, Dan.
The math is hard. And the kick is up. And it's good. 12th brand new ball game. Brand new ball game here at Claude Snrady Field. It is Belleville 12 and Franklin 7. I'm sorry, what? Okay, so Missy has to go get some more pumpkin spice, and I'm going to hold the camera for you. I can't.
You can't reach that?
No, I gotta work on my other stuff here. All right, there we go. And you shouldn't drink so much pumpkin spice when you go to the bathroom somewhere.
Oh, Jesus.
Spice monsters. All right, so it'll be now. If you're Jim Bates, do you do something Sean Payton-ish here, and do you kick it on sides? Because listen, your offense has gotten better as this game has gone on, but you have not really. I was going to say impregnated. You have not really pushed into Tigers territory much
I
tonight.
would say penetration.
Yes, penetration, if you will.
Houston is doing at the Belleville.
But let's see what they do here. Here comes the kickoff. And it's going to be returned by Belleville up to the 45-ish, still going. And he's got a seam here is Houston. Houston's got daylight all the way down the sideline, still going. And into the end zone. Oh, my God. What a run and a heartbreaking turn of events. Just after the Patriots got back in this one, as quickly as they were back in it, it's now a 2-score game yet again. You got to give credit to Kawhi Houston. Wow, what a run. All the way down the left sideline. That was incredible and tough to see if you're a Patriot. So now on for the extra point. Or let's see if they go for it. They've gone for it on both the previous touchdowns. And they're going to go for it again. It's already 18-7. Still plenty of time left. And they're going to go for it here. Got a full house backfield. There's the handoff, and it's a walk into the end zone by number 10 there, Christopher Easley. And he makes it an even 20. And that is a tough turn of events right after the touchdown for Jim Bates' squad. And now you got to score again. You must score again. And we'll be right back after these messages. And we are back. Great to have you along for the ride. 20-7. That's with a touchdown and 2-point conversion right after Franklin scored for Belleville here. So they now have a full 2-score lead. And this is yet another important drive offensively with plenty of time left for this Livonia Franklin team. Another short kick. It worked out well for Franklin last time. Maybe it works out again. This time it doesn't. It is getting tripped up around the 34-yard line. Is number 10, Dakota Wayne. And that is where J.D. Bates, the coach's son, the quarterback, will take over for this Patriots team. Down 2 scores. Got to be smart here. Got to move the ball down the field, but also have to be smart and get some points on the board. Because time is going to start to become a factor as we go forward here. All right, here's Bates. He's got a single backfield. This has been the favorite formation of the evening. 2 wide receiver split to the right, tight end in motion. There you go. There's the handoff. to number 5, Dominic Lemon. Gain of a couple. Bring up a second around 8-yard line as the clock is down to 9:17 in this fourth quarter of play. Still plenty of time left. Plenty of time for this Livonia Franklin squad to scratch back into this one. And our camera woman is back.
Thank God, because you're doing a horrible.
I did a great job. While I was calling the game and using the camera. It's pretty emotional.
Like the moms multitask.
Moms are the best. I like your tape measure that you brought, by the way.
I don't know who that belongs to.
What is this all about? Here we go. Tape measure. I like it. All right. By the way, I wanted to say a public service announcement, Mays. We got a nice run there by Dominic Lemon for a first down. On the public service announcement side, it doesn't matter what side you're on. Please, everyone watching this, vote. Vote, 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 vote. Thank you. Vote like your life depended on it. This is just money. All right, 1st and 10.
I really need to tear that old number off, don't I?
Yeah, you need to get a new number. I mean, her son's number now is 52. 54.
54.
It says 59.
Well, it was last year.
And number 59 is nobody. So it's a nobody, though. And there's a pass down the middle. Oh, almost picked off. We got flags everywhere, though. I think that's going to be pass interference. And will be a 15-yard penalty. Let's see what – as long as they don't do this thing again. As long as they don't do the fake butting of the helmets, which is not a real thing, then everything's fine. All right, it is pass interference on the defense, so automatic first down.
I don't want to see it, but I would like to see the targeting call with it.
Yes.
I think it would be a bow and arrow.
Well,
I think it would be a Johnny Appleseed.
the targeting calls not a bow and arrow. It's targeting is when you hit the helmet.
You don't say.
No, this is the call. It's not
No,
bow and arrow.
I get that, but we didn't know what this was. So
Yeah, because that was a fake call. Can we fix the camera a little bit, please? All right, there's a handoff and a short gainer for number 20, Dominic Simpson, as I mentioned earlier. A big fan of The Simpsons. Also a fan of Family Guy, American Dad, and The Smurfs. And as a kid, I was a big fan of the Snorks. The Snorks, the what?
No, it's
The
because you're younger.
Snorks.
No.
And Justice League. And, of course, Gummy Bears. Well, it's in here and there and everywhere. All right, here we go. It is a 2nd and 9. We got another penalty. This time it will be offsides. The Franklin offense has cleaned up those false starts the last couple of drives. So we'll make it a 2nd and 4 with 8:30 left from the 33-ish yard line.
I'm really sorry about this.
I think you're doing fine. It's not easy.
While I was gone.
I did nothing except for grab the thing and move it. Someone had to do the job. There's a touchdown. And touchdown.
How's that?
That's great. All right, here's a handoff to Dominic Lemon. He's close to the first down. And let's see what they are. They going to give him the first? They're going to say he's just a little short here as the clock's about to run under 8 minutes. Once again, a must-score field type of drive offensively for the Patriots. Such a bad break. They give him a touchdown on the next possession, the first play after the return. So that should give him a first down here. First down, Pat. So a 1st and 10 inside the 30, trailing 20-7. You know, I really should put that up. I'll do that for the people. Let's do that. I'll just put the score up. Yeah, we got to put the score up there.
That's a great idea.
You're a great idea.
You know, this is the last time I leave the camera in your hands.
I think I did a great job. All right, here is your score. And there's a pass from Bates and a nice catch again. He did it earlier. He's doing it again. Actually, I'm sorry. That time it was Tyler Garrett. I thought it was Devin Smartman. Nice sliding catch there. There's the score. All right, 20-7. But this Patriots team is moving. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. That is Missy's favorite place. She lives and loves the red zone. Mainly because there's lots of red shoes.
It's a good spot.
Great spot. All right, 1st and 10. Here come the Pats. Handoff down the middle. Gainer of about 3 or 4-ish to the 15-yard line. That was Simpson again. He's been a workhorse today, Dominic Simpson. I believe that was his 15th carry of the evening. Clock running under 7 minutes now. And once again, as I mentioned, it is a must-score type of drive for Jim Yates' young Franklin Patriots team, led by that heart and soul, Jaden Eichenen.
He's my heart and soul.
Oh, you're my heart and soul. There's a fake handoff. The quarterback keeper scampering down towards the 10 is J.D. Bates. He's done that a few times tonight, and every time he's done it really nicely. Always for a game.
Told you, solid kid.
Solid kid, J.D. Bates on the debate team. Also, Model UN. I believe last time he was Korean. South Korea. I think that was his last position. That's just, I was just told that by somebody. I don't know how good the info is. All right, here we go. 2 receivers split to the right. Shotgun for J.D. Bates. 3rd and 3 from the 12. There's a keeper again. Bates sneaking towards the end zone. A 1st and goal now from around the 5-yard line. And all of a sudden, this Patriots offense is looking like the New England Patriots offense under Tom Brady for so many years, moving right down the field. Now watch those 2 receivers, Missy, split to the left. I think you're going to see a fade route here. Let's see if I can call it. Nope, it's a handoff. Down the middle, Simpson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots! And there he is, Dominic Simpson. What was Adriana's her name? She's got a great jacket. Can you show her really quick? Look at that kid in that cute jacket down there. Audrina, you're on TV, Audrina. Audrina. She can't hear us. She loves us.
Audrina.
You're on TV. The Hardy fans, they're going to kick it. And it is good. So we've got a 1-score ball game. It is 20-14. Brand new ball game here at Claude Snrady Field. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back. We got a brand new ball game now. Now I'm making this up. When I was just out there getting some fresh air, I heard someone say hiking it. Great job. Who would that have been? Would that have been your husband, coach,
It would not have been my
sister? Because someone has said hiking it. Good job. I guess he blocked really well on that point after. So we're back here live at Claude Snrady Stadium. I'm still trying to figure out who Claude Snrady is. If anyone has any info, he sounds like some kind of guy that dove off the coast of Australia. But obviously,
He's like a Leach Erickson.
who is? He can explore. He's a Viking. All right. Short squib kick. Oh, can Franklin recover? Let's see. It's right in the pile. They might have gotten it. That was a purposeful squib kick. And the call, no, it's going to be Belleville ball. So Belleville just somehow got on top of that. So here's our new score, 20-14. Whoop. There we go. Belleville up by 6. Another huge defensive possession here for the noble Franklin Patriots. The crowd's fired up. I believe your daughter Brooklyn is fired up. Now, what made you choose? Tell me why you chose the name Brooklyn.
I just liked it.
It's a great name. I like Brooklyn Decker, too. Annie Roddick's wife. All right, this is where defense must come to play. The cowbells are going. 5:34 remains. And if you're wondering, Franklin with 2 timeouts, Belleville with 3. And back to work is Anthony Jones and the Belleville offense. It's a quick one-play drive last time for the touchdown. Let's see what they have in store here. It's a handoff and another almost busted assignment and a big gainer of 6. And that time it was Houston bringing up a second and about 4 inside Patriots territory. We do have an injured Patriot. And hopefully everything's okay with that young lad. I can't see a number. I don't know if you can see a number, Missy. As long as it's not your son, we're good.
Jaden got hurt one time, and I was like, oh, man, that poor kid. And then he moved, and I was like, oh, my God, that's not good.
Now, I did want to ask what it's like with the fellow parents of the kids on this team. It seems like I haven't met a ton of them yet, but it seems like a pretty close-knit community situation.
We're pretty tight moms.
I like it. Well, what about the dads? Don't forget about the dads.
No, dads have their own clique.
Yeah, mom's clique.
They all stand to the
And I did ask earlier, and I was not given a solid answer on this. Are there any single moms? Just for research purposes.
I don't believe so.
That's unfortunate. All right, well, it looks like number 66, Nick Huddleston, is going to be okay. A little banged up there. He's walking pretty solidly.
All right, he's just going to have to shake it off.
Yep, shake it off. We send the best to him, and hope he gets back in there soon. All right, back to the game, though. 2nd and 5. Under 5 minutes to play. If I'm Belleville and Gino Cunningham, I'm smart. I try to run the ball, eat up some clock. But if you're Franklin, you got to stop these guys and get that ball back. Gain of a couple yards there. And that is going to be number 10, easily. Now it brings up a 3rd and short, about 3rd and 3-ish. They're going to call it 4 on the scoreboard because there's no 3.5. But I'm going to call it 3.5-ish. Another big play for the Patriots defense. Signals being barked in.
Hey, what was the total you were going with?
29.5.
So I win already.
Oh, yeah, you already won.
I
lost my – and it's going to be real close here after the run by Kevin Symes, the quarterback, who was also played quarterback as well as Anthony Jones. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to say that's short. Preliminary call from my booth, the Buddy's Pizza / Primo's Pizza broadcast booth. Please, we'd be happy to have some of that next time. I'm going to say it's short. Oh, they're going to call it a 4th down. So it is short. And there you go. You got number 90, Jake Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly getting the crowd into it. The biggest play of the game by far so far. And a timeout will be called. Are they going to measure? I think they're going to measure this.
Oh, I've got the tape measure.
Yeah, so should we go down there and offer our services? I mean, I'm a pretty good measurer.
They're like, who's got the tape measure?
We got it up here, coaches and refs. And that is Iggy Cousteau, the lead referee. It's calling for the measurement there. His brother David
has the tape measure.
Yes. David is running out now, and then we also had Robert Cousteau, part of the refereeing Cousteau brothers. It's amazing to have 5 referees all in the same family. And all descendants of Jacques Cousteau.
Yeah.
It's amazing. All right, so they confirmed that it is short. Once again, a huge play here. Went, by the way, into the Buddy's / Primo's Pizza broadcast booth.
It's actually the we don't know broadcast.
No, I want some pizza, and I figured I'd give them some love. Yeah, this is a community service thing. All right, so the biggest play of the game coming up, a 4th and about half a yard for Gino Cunningham's Belleville Tigers. Under 4 minutes to play. Boy, would this be huge if Franklin could stop them. Cowbells are going. They're going. He fumbled the snap, but he got it through. And he's going to get the first down. Oh, that was exactly what you wanted if you were Franklin, a fumbled snap. But the big man, Anthony Jones, he might be in ninth grade, but he's a big kid. He gets the first down on the direct snap. So now the clock is running again. 3:39. Fourth quarter, Belleville up by 6. Still plenty of time if Franklin can stop them here. But the bad news is you give up points on this drive, even a field goal, you're in big trouble. So it's all about causing a turnover, stopping them on downs, finding a way to get the ball back down by 6. Belleville in no hurry. It's almost like Anthony Jones is going up there just trying on a suit.
Yeah.
And here's a handoff. And it's a nice tackle behind the line of scrimmage, but dragging him for a couple yards
You know what else
is
happens
Kevin
if they don't
Sides.
score? If either side doesn't score, you know what happens?
We get free pizza?
JD pushes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he put two dimes on this
Sometimes,
game.
yeah.
That's a big bet for him. He doesn't really bet that much on Thursdays. That's like a Friday bet.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a timeout called here by Franklin. That's their, I swear they called him on their timeout. But yes, as I said, they called him on their timeout, as we've been confirmed by our fine PA announcer, Don
Cook.
Johnson,
Come here, baby girl.
Don Swarsky, Don Cook. Don Cook in the kitchen. The fabled father of,
You wanna come up together?
what's his name? Jacob Cook. The biblical Jacob Cook. All right, so this is where we're at. It's a 2nd and 8. One timeout left for Franklin. You got to stop him. You cannot allow any more points because the clock is becoming a factor. And if you're Belleville, conversely, and you're Gino Cunningham, you can continue to hand this ball off to Symes. You can have some fakes or direct, runs from the quarterback position by Anthony Jones. There's no need to pass the ball. You pick up 2 more first downs, the game's over. And here we go. Thanks again for all that have watched the broadcast tonight. Maybe some parents that weren't able to come out to the game. We appreciate you. Maybe some siblings that were playing Kiss the Bottle in the basement. Stop that. Put this on. And, of course, they're playing Kiss the Bottle. Make sure they're being socially distant.
They're wearing that.
Yeah, Kiss the mascot. All right, big 2nd and 8. Oh, and the quarterback and running back hit each other. It slows them down for a minute, but it will be a couple-yard gain by Anthony Jones, the quarterback. That was almost disaster. And Franklin will call their final timeout. But guess what, Missy? It's a huge 3rd down coming up. It'll be 3rd and about 6-ish. Under 3 minutes to go.
35.
I'm going to say 5.5. So I'm going to say 6.
I'll say 5 1/4.
All right, fine. I'm going to say 5 3/4.
All right.
I'm going to say 5 1/8.
I'm going to say 5 5/8.
I'm going to say
Math is hard.
math's hard. Fuzzy math. All right, so a huge 3rd and 5 1/3. No timeouts left for Jim Bates's Franklin Patriots. And as I've been saying, you cannot let this Belleville Tigers team score any type of points because that instantly makes it a 2-score game. And just not that much time
You
left.
don't have time for that.
There's no time for that. All right, full house backfield.
Come on,
Under
go!
center is Anthony Jones. And we've got a scamper to the right and a touchdown. Belleville, too easy. That was Kevin Symes, his 2nd of the evening, and that might just have broken the back of the homestanding 5-1 Patriots. But still time left. You never give up. You don't ever give up. But that does make it 26-14. I have no idea why the clock is still running because that should not have been the case.
It stopped.
I'm sure they'll put about 4 seconds back on. But that's a heartbreaker. That's a dagger. And unfortunately, we see some fans leaving the stands. I don't like that. I know it's disappointing, but stick it out.
Tough it out.
Your daughter, Brooklyn Decker's doing it. And what's your other daughter, Janice? She's here. She's doing it. Sylvia Platt. Great daughter. All of Missy's daughters take after her and are quite. Oh, it's a fake, and it's a throw to the end of the corner of the end zone, and it's broken up, so it stays a 12-point game. All your daughters take after you, and they're all beautiful.
And they're mean.
They're mean. Brooklyn was really nice. She came in here and was mean to you.
No.
All right, so that's where we stand. 26-14. Back after this on the Franklin Patriots broadcast network.
Yeah, tell her to stop. Here, I'm being yeah, you want to go back here? No. You're making me nervous.
Yeah, the lumber back. See the tip.
All right, it is last gasp time for Franklin. The Patriots down by 12, running out of time, need 2 scores. And we almost had a fumble there, but it's going to be Patriots ball. We do have a hurt Pat. Hopefully okay towards the midfield stripe. But Coach Jim Yates and his son, the quarterback, offense will take over. 2:09 left. So, Missy, this is what it comes down to. We need a touchdown, an onside kick, and another touchdown.
And a conversion.
No conversions needed.
Why not?
Because 6 and 6 is 12. That would tie the game at worst. If they get one of the kicks, then we're winning. But let's worry about just scoring twice. But what?
2's better than 1.
Why get 1 when you get 2 for the price of 1?
That's what I'm saying.
Or why buy 1 when you get 2 for twice the price?
Math is hard.
Math is fun. What's it called?
All right, here we go.
There's a nice run here towards
Dominic
midfield.
Simpson.
We do have a flag. I placed on math. So I'm just that smart in college. So that's where we stand. 12-point lead, 1:57 left. In the fourth quarter, we got an injured Tiger, a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Referee Jean Cousteau says a hold on Franklin. So it'll be 1st and 20 from the 29 as they still attend to that injured Belleville Tiger. Well, I'll tell you this. Both teams showed flashes of brilliance tonight. It was a very slow start. There was some luck involved on keeping that first touchdown off the board for Belleville that was on a penalty, a targeting or a crackback penalty. But it's just been too much run game and leaking defense by Franklin to keep them in this one so far tonight. Now, they can score quickly here, get an outsider. Anything's possible. But if they end up losing this game this year, it will be poor tackling and too many big holes on the defensive side for the Belleville run game, which I'm sure Coach Jim Bates will work on in his practice sessions coming up in the following week. But the good news is this is a team that came in 5-1. There's a lot of possibilities.
We can do it.
Now, who is our game next week, which I can't wait for here in the Primos/Buddies broadcast group?
Dearborn.
Dearborn.
Not Dearborn Forston. Dearborn.
All right, so Dearborn comes to knock and we'll be here same bad time, same bad channel. I believe we'll
Same time, same place.
be streaming to even more sources next week.
Yes.
All right, so it looks like number 10, Christopher Easley, has been a big part of this Belleville lead, and Moxie tonight is a little shaken up. He's going to walk off the field, though.
We're going to figure out next week why we can't Zoom. Why can't we Zoom? I Zoom, you don't.
Zoom. Why didn't we invest in Zoom before the pandemic? I don't know. Why did I invest in Yahoo when I was a kid?
Zoom is overworked.
It's overworked. We'll figure it out. Maybe we can tap into someone else's camera, like a real camera.
Maybe I should bring my real camera.
Maybe you should. It'd be pretty sick. All right, here we go. First, they're going to call it first and I guess they're going to call it spot on the foul. So 1st and 14 from the Belleville or the Patriots 35. Desperation time. You need 2 scores or a score and an onside kick and another score. Yeah, you got to get it done here. There's Yates down the field, and it's to nobody. And miscommunication there on him and young Devin Sparkman, who's made some nice grabs, including a diving grab, helped set up one of the touchdown drives. So now he's 2nd and 14. And the bad news is if you don't score on this drive, the game will be over because Belleville could just knee the ball. So you've got to score on this drive somehow, some way. You turn over on downs, that will be all she wrote. Or I guess all he wrote, or him wrote, or her
All they wrote.
Yeah, all they wrote. Is that the cute girl I hear down there? There she is. There's Audrina. Nice jacket, Audrina. All right, getting closer to the line of scrimmage there as the clock rolls. 1:37. Got to hurry here. Need some tempo for Jim Yates and his son, the quarterback, J.D. Yates. He's getting the play call. Bates Hamburgers.
I don't know why you keep saying Yates.
I've only said Yates a few times. I'm learning these kids as you learn. All right, so here is J.D. Bates. Long line of hamburger chefs. Nice throw by him. Good arm by the young quarterback. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. Clock rolling to 1:09. Got to score quickly here. You got to hurry up. A lot of laissez-faire movement back to the line of scrimmage by the Patriots offense. You got to get it going here. And there's trying to get the 1st down. It's not going to work. It's going to eat up more clock. And now you got a 4th down. And there's no timeouts left. What is going on here? Is that a timeout by Belleville? I think that you might have seen an illegal timeout call. Oh, no, that was 4th down. I apologize. The down marker was wrong. They just changed it to 4th. So that is sadly going to do it. And now all Belleville needs is 2 knees. Jim Bates's Franklin Patriots fought hard. They got back in it twice, but unfortunately, that Belleville offense just too much, led by Kevin Sims, Christopher Easley, Anthony Jones, Houston, and others. And there'll be a couple knees here, and they'll send the Patriots to 4-2, and the Belleville Tigers, bad Tigers.
They'll be 5-2.
They'll be 5-1.
No. Belleville will be 5-1. Patriots will be 5-2.
Oh, that's right. Excuse me. 5-2. Belleville came in 4-1.
Yeah, exactly. Got it.
Patriots came in 5-1. So they'll drop the 5-2. Will the Franklin Patriots 5-1 for Belleville. There's the first knee. And you got to hand it to Kevin Symes. You got to hand it to Christopher Easley and Anthony Jones and Yarborough and Johnson and Houston. They got it done. The Belleville defense wasn't spectacular. The offense was.
They play hard.
Actually, this one
That's
knee
all
is
they wrote.
That's all she wrote. That's going to be your final here at Claude Snrady Field. Belleville fought hard, couldn't get it done in the end. And they go down 26-14 to Belleville. So congrats to Belleville. And the Franklin Patriots will find out here. Same time, same bat channel, same broadcast stream. Next week it's Dearborn. And I want to thank all the folks that make this broadcast happen. Mainly,
Yes, me and you.
just Missy Heikkinen
Just me
and
you.
myself.
Yeah.
But we did have some great people in the broadcast booth. The cheerleaders were great. The non-existent concession stand fed us. But we want to thank everyone for watching. It's been a true honor calling this game. I can't wait to do the next one. Tim Barfield's weighing in, saying good call tonight. Enjoyed watching on me tonight, Tim. Thanks so much. Look at Tim's suit. Look at how nice Tim was.
Studious man.
Tim, you're a good man. We appreciate it. And let's get some more love here for Missy. Her son, Jaden, heart and soul guy, played really well tonight. Tough. How do you feel as a mother?
I always feel proud of
You
my
always want to win, but you're like you said, you can't win everything.
You can't, and you shouldn't.
Well, I don't know about
You
shouldn't.
shouldn't win everything. It teaches lessons.
That's true.
Life lessons.
And you've taught me a lesson of why I love you my whole life since I've known you.
Since my whole life.
And missed you very much. All right, that's going to do it for here as they do the post-game prayers. For Missy Heikkinen, I'm Dan Leach. Final score once again from Claude Snrady Field is Belleville 26. They moved to 5-1. The Franklin Patriots 14. They dropped to 5-2. We'll see you next week against Dearborn. And if Primos or Buddies are listening, please stack some pizzas for the broadcast booth. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Wash your hands, spread love, not hate, believe in the dream. Peace.